Hi YouTube, it's Unicorn Princess here, and I'm back as promised with a tutorial on how to do Odango. Interesting fact, dango is the Japanese word for buns and Odango is just the term given to hair buns, I guess. So the first thing you need to have to make hair buns is obviously the buns part. If you have super thin hair like me, you're gonna need like smaller things. They're donuts, they're called donuts, and you can get them from Claire's Accessories or just like places that sell hair stuff. They look like this, and they got a hole in the middle, hence donuts. You're also going to need a whole bunch of hair bubbles, and obviously you'll need a brush. So the first thing I'm going to do is separate just some sections of my hair. You don't want it to be all the way through because you're still going to see hair underneath. So again, this is a problem if you have thin hair like I do. So just brush this up a bit and find a good spot on top of your head like there, and take a thick-ish hair bubble and just tie that in place. So you got one. Now you're going to get one that matches it over here. So get roughly the same amount of hair over here and just brush it in. So you're kind of like Misa from Death Note. If you keep your hair bubbles on your wrist, it just makes it easier to get them on there. Okay. It's about even. Try and get them as even as possible because they'll be all over the place otherwise. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is take your hair donut and try and put your fingers through it like this so that you can grab your hair, get all your hair in your fingers and just pull it through the donut. So you're like this. So now this part's kind of tricky. You gotta get your hair kind of fanned out over the donut. Try and get it kind of evenly over it so that you can't see the donut anymore. So like that's okay. Kind of like a little water fountain on your head, and then you want to get another bubble and just kind of slip that over it till it gets under there. Okay. Now all the excess hair that's lying around, you've got to try and get that back down here, separate from the rest of your hair. Okay, so this is all the excess. Now we're going to wrap this around. Don't wrap it too tightly. I find if you wrap it kind of softly, then it sort of spreads over it nicely. Now you got this nice smooth bun thing going on. So once you've got that in place, just hold it and then you get a thinner bobble and just pull that just over, and it's gonna tuck in nice and neatly, hopefully. And there you have one hair bun. And just rinse and repeat. Do this on the other side. There you have it. 2 hair buns. Now these aren't quite even or quite equal because it's quite hard to do these things, you know. But the great part about hair buns is that if you pin things onto them, you can still see them. So if you get yourself some bows, I like to get my bows kind of roughly the same size and probably the same color, or maybe 2 favorite colors, and then rather than pinning them to the bun or to the base of your hair, if you try and kind of slide it between both, and this one goes like this. And the great thing about pinning on bows is that if your buns are a little bit uneven, if you just position the bows in the right way, you can end up making it look like your buns are exactly in the right place. So now I got hair buns with bows on top, and there you have it. the needle. Hair buns! What's cool about the hair buns is that the rest of your hair just hangs down as well. It goes all the way around your head, so you don't see any spaces. You just got your hair hanging out with your buns on top. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. People keep asking me how I do this, so now you know. If you like this video, like and subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you next time. Bye bye.